What's good, y'all? Shout you Smooth Game back again with yet another Madden video, man. Hey, quick shout out to the legends on the shirt, man. But today we got an interesting video as we trying to right the ship, man. We are 0-3 here today. We're gonna come in and watch this game against the 3-1 Texans, and then we're gonna simulate through the first round of divisional games and hope that we can have a little bit of a comeback here. One thing that I've noticed that I have neglected to do, as well as I've already done all the things to do before the game, was my very own coach. You see up there, we got 30,000 XP points that I have not spent just because I've been playing forgetting. Today we're gonna come in here and spend some of that and look to kind of get some more things that might be helpful. So Master Trade Negotiator right off the bat. As far as player retention, resign influence on quarterback, running back, receiver I think is important. DB, I want to go ahead and have that. I don't think we're close to anybody important retiring, so I can wait on those. Let me go look at the XP boost. We can get more for our running back, tight end. We can get this completely done. So now we've got max training for everybody. And that leaves about 2,000 left. So as far as free agency influence, I mean, I don't even know if we'll have that much money to even have a chance to go sign anybody. So let's see, player retention. We can just go with, we'll just go right here with O-line. Influence and leave us with 995 points after we go ahead and spend all of that. So now, there you go, 30K gone just like that, and we're at least fully maxed out as far as our player progression goes. We've got player retention on some of the most important positions as far as re-signing them. That should help with, what does it do again? Increases the interest they'll have in re-signing while we're negotiating. So that means I probably won't wait till the end of the season to offer some of these contracts. Maybe we can get something done a little bit lower. And then obviously the player acquisition one, we just got the two most important, and then we'll worry about all the free agency stuff later, because like I said, most recently we haven't had money to even go to free agency, just the way the team's set up. As we do a quick look here at the top of their roster, still got Deshaun Watson, Brandon Cooks will be hurt, so that'll leave Curtis Samuel to do pretty much a big bulk of the work. Still got Tunsil, they got Kyle St. Louis, superstar out of Tennessee that they got about 3 years ago, defensive tackle. He's really young and really good already. Halfback, they now have Zamir White. I can't remember exactly what team he was on before, but I know we've played him a couple times throughout this series. Yeah, he was on the, that's where I remember from. He was on the Bengals for the first 4 years of his career. I guess they didn't want to sign him back. He was their number 2, so now he's getting the chance to start out in Houston. With Brandon Cooks hurt, that'll leave Curtis Samuel and Job Branch, 3-year veteran out of West Virginia, to go ahead and step up into the number 2 role. As we quickly look at his stats, I mean, he's been with Houston his whole career. Last year had no stats at all. I don't know if that means he got hurt all season, because the 2 years before showed that he was a big part of their offense. 64 receptions, over 1,000 yards. Dropped a little bit of production the next year, but he seemed to be a big part of the offense. I guess maybe around the time that he was drafted, he was maybe one of the only receivers on the team, and they was able to sign the 2 guys that they got on now, Brandon Cooks and Curtis Samuel, as well as Damon Johnson as well. 79 overall, only his 2nd year in the league, so it's really going to be up to these 2 to kind of step up and help Curtis Samuel out. So I'm hoping today should be a good day. And real quick before we get into the game, it's a little bit of a rivalry game too. Christopher Henderson, the 4th, our backup tight end for the first 3 years of the series, is now getting his chance to start out in Houston at 29 years old. You see the years for us. I mean, 725, one of our very first seasons. Then we went and got Janu Smith, and his role just kind of diminished. Didn't really put up nothing so far this year. 19 for 243 and a touchdown. One of his best averages per game and averages per catch of his career, really. Those are both career highs, except for the average per game is just slightly behind that one. But it might be a career year for him, finally getting his chance to start. And we are up in the booth here today, getting ready to watch yet another Jets game. And let's see what they got on tap for us today. Last time out when we saw this team, they got out to a decent start at the beginning and then folded at the end. And we've seen it happen throughout the box scores all year. So we'll see if they can hold strong at the end of this game. As this is a touch pass out to Amon St. Brown going up the field. Wide receiver run working. And be deadly. Because that just means we got a 34-yard or run for catch, 31-yard reception. They're calling it a pass. Obviously, just a little bit of a forward pass, not a receiver run. And already pushing the Jets onto their side of the field. Great first play dialed up by Coach Smooth. Can't take anything away from that man. He is coaching his heart out, trying to get this team to get a dub. The run game just ain't working today, as we got 2 rushes for 2 yards by DeAndre Swift. First down, handoff outside, and as I said that, Gary was swift for a big time game, getting them quite just a little bit in the field goal range. It'll be a 51-yarder from here if they can't get the first. 3rd and 2, they'll go to the pistol look. Read option play here, and it's snuffed out, and that tackle behind the line of scrimmage might also do them in for the field goal. Oh, we're going to try it still. This is a 53-yarder by Gatewood. Can he get it in? It's got the distance, and it is in. It just barely goes over the crossbar, just barely with enough leg. And with that being said, the Jets started out quick, got a really big play to get on their side of the field quickly. Sad it only ended up with a field goal, but they will score here first. And let's see if Deshaun Watson can lead these Texans down the field and answer right back. Looks like we got single back formation here, 2x2s. Deshaun Watson will drop back. Look out quick, and it is knocked out by, I think, Jair Alexander getting over there in time to get the ball knocked out quickly. I believe that was Christian Hinder in the 3rd, now rocking 83. Knocking the ball out of his hands and making the Jets look right. That's what we like to see. Ooh, quick pass out quick, and Sly went for the pick and missed. That is Brandon Cooks up the field, going. Oh, he gets tackled, and I said Brandon Cooks. I meant Curtis Samuel. My bad. I'm just used to seeing Brandon Cooks and team. And just that quick, another mistake there by Sly Cooper in yet another simulated game. And they're just all the way up, and they will hand off to the outside. And this time, Marcus May will go ahead and get to the tackle, stop him at 2 yards. Hand off up the middle. Fumbling, bumbling, and rumbling his way to the touchdown. And Zamir White just scores first for the Texans to put them up 7-3. Tough thing to watch there for the Jets if you are their defense. But you got to hope the offense goes ahead and make you guys right, carries you back into the lead. So they will start out I formation, a quick motion here. Run out to the outside, and that will be Darius Geis, only getting about 4 yards. Looks like we're seeing another 2 tight end set here. It'll be pistol. Looks like a read option that's outside this time, and Justin Fields will get wrapped up quickly for yet another run of a loss. 2 rushes, negative 3 yards. Not how you want to be looking to keep calling read options. So we'll see if they shovel that for the upcoming drives. They will go back in an empty look this time. Throw out quick. That is Dexter with the catch and getting the first down yardage that the team needed. Back and keep moving the drive moving. We'll see if they go to their pass a little bit more today. The run game has been kind of blocked. There's Dexter once again with the catch. Big body dragging his way forward, trying to get them closer to their side of the field. Deuce formation here. Double tight. It will hand off up the middle, and the trap play will get snuffed out as the defensive lineman will break through 95, getting there for the tackle. That is St. Louis, the young rookie, or not rookie, but 1-year prospect that we saw looking at their roster, who obviously is making a big impact here today. We got to watch out for 95 up the middle, see if our offensive line can block. Another run. This time he looks like he gets taken care of, and that'll be enough for the first down yardage from midfield. Single back. 2 tights again. Handoff. It's just not working. Gotta maybe realistically look for probably a different playbook. The run just isn't there. That's a quick throw, and that's A.R. St. Brown. And I told y'all we taking him one-on-one every day, all day. And I'm glad the computer finally starting to see it too. Moving up closer, moving on up. Hand off to DeAndre Swift once again. He gets to the outside, breaks a tackle, and he will get dragged forward and just a yard short, so it'll be 2nd and inches. Just barely out of their own red zone. You saw a huge run there. The blocks just hold up and open up just long enough for Swift's fast feet to get in there. That's a quick throw out to Dexter. Wide open in the flats, and you love to see it. Start of the 2nd quarter after the big play there to Dexter. Fake a handoff again. Another read option not going anywhere again. Still inside the red zone, but 3rd and 14. They might have got stalled out here again, but do they have a play dialed up to get 15 yards? Pocket is looking very clean, and he will just throw it away. Now we got to see here, what play did they dial up? It looks like it's just the spot concept. I mean, even if it's just a quick dump off to get some yards here to A.R. St. Brown, you got to throw that. I understand 3rd and 14, but we didn't exactly call a play either to get 15 yards. I mean, you got a curl route over there that might get you the first. completely covered. Flag route, there's not much he can do in zone coverage, so it's either throw it up one-on-one or shovel it. And you got a flat route. 2 routes open right now. He chose to wait and just throw that thing away before taking the sack. So I guess I commend him for not taking the sack. The kick will be up. The 36-yard field goal will be good. And now we will look to watch the second quarter from here. After what I've seen in the first 2 drives, pretty good job by the offense to get the ball moving. They've run a lot of plays that have been questionable. They really are trying to commit to this run game, but the read options just aren't there. And I just don't understand why they're still running it. Both the running back and quarterback seem to be occupied. As we see a 13-yard reception by Christian Henderin from Desmond Ridder. So you wonder if Deshaun Watson did get hurt real quick. But that will be, they're going for it on 4th down, and they were able to pick it up, even up by 1. To see them go for it on 4th down is shocking to me that they would even try that, especially with a backup QB. 5-yard rush by Zamir. They will get a penalty to back them up on 4th and 1. They will just go ahead and take their field goal. Now they are up 10-6. So let's see if the offense does anything this time with it. Are they going to keep running the ball early on? It looks like yes. We see 2 back-to-back runs by Swift. Fields finally seeing some positive yardage. And we're seeing Fields and Swift really kind of run this offense so far. Even the passes are going to them. 2 incomplete passes. De'Ami Brown for the catch on 9 yards. So smooth. What are you doing? Oh, you said you're going for it. Well, you better get it, man. I mean, like, you got a whole bunch of people that are thinking that you got to punt right now. Oh, okay, that's a great play by the Jets as it goes to Dexter. Once again, getting the first down for the Jets, and they just keep moving the ball. Once again, we see a situation where they're leading and willing to go for it on 4th down. We're behind and still trying to punt it. But we'll see what happens here. 3rd and 13, 15-yard pass to Dexter. And today he's really been used a lot. We've been saying that his name has been pretty absent, even in the box scores. It hasn't been there. 10-yard rush by DeAndre Swift real quick to get him into 1st and goal territory the first time today, and a 5-yard touchdown run by DeAndre Swift, and that is why you go for it. But like we said, Dexter's been pretty absent, and we haven't seen him really do a whole lot. And today he's been beasting and feasting. A lot of the receptions have been going to him and really making up for what the other receivers seem to be lacking at. As we see a 14-yard pass here with 1:03 left. Let's go in and see if they get a field goal to tie up the game. Here we go after they called the timeout. 43 seconds left on their side of the field. They will go out to a little dump screen, and it will get locked up for barely any gain. They call their second timeout. 2nd and 9 from the opponent's 48. Deshaun Watson dropping back, rolling out of the pocket. It looks like he will look to take off. He does, tucks it away. He gets hit by Otis, fumble, and that's who is that? Is that Elliott with the pickup? McCrary, fumble recovery there. The new rookie that we did just draft and took a chance on to put him in the slot, and it looks like he picks up his first ever career fumble, and the Jets got the ball right back. Now with a good fumble like that, y'all got to either A, make sure there's no time for them to score, B, get a field goal, or C, get a touchdown. I like to see option C as we see a clean pocket throw down the field, and Mims drop rarely. Something we rarely see. Drops a wide open pass. That could be detrimental all day in the pocket like that, and he was able to find it. But that's looking good for this pass game as they go to A.R. Brown. Nope. That is Jamison Crowder this time with the catch, getting upfield, and the Jets use their first timeout. Say about 20 more yards here in a comfortable field goal range. Can they get the first year on 3rd and inches, though? Stepping up in the pocket, looks like he's about to take off, and that's Jamison Crowder getting open late up the field. Did he roll out of bounds? It looked like he did. They will be at the 34 clock stop, so they still got 13 seconds, both timeouts. You can still take a couple shots down the field without having to feel forced. Clean pocket, throwing out quick once again, and that's Jamison Crowder with the catch, getting them a little bit closer. And there's timeout number 2. They go empty here on 27-yard line, so right now we're looking at about a 44-yard field goal. They will throw quick. There's Crowder once again. I mean, the old vet is showing his age right now. Trusty Dusty. And it looks like the Jets call their final timeout. Get Gatewood out there for a 37-yard field goal. Taking their time. It's up. And that is good. They go into the half up 16-10. They will punt the ball back here. And coming out of the half, we got to see what this offense does. They get another big play there, but Curtis Samuel gets hurt. Now that's even one less receiver they have to work with. Let's see if that affects the offense at all as John Franklin Myers gets a sack. and they get a 3 and out just that quick as soon as Curtis Samuel gets an injury. We'll have to see how long he's out. Hopefully it's not too long for their sake, but for our defense, we gonna take it today. You know, we don't ever wish injury on nobody. We ain't the Patriots. But if we did, though, we just got our wishes answered. You know what I'm saying? So 3rd and 1 here. What would they do on 4th and 1? 6-yard rush. They do go for it. Finally, Coach Smooth got to him. And Dexter with a big catch again, 23 yards up the field. They're inside the 10-yard line, looking to score another touchdown. 2nd and goal. 6-yard touchdown pass for Dexter Maddox. Let's go. We're all ruining the touchdown by going for 2 and failing. But we will get the ball back for our defense with them now down 22-10. Can the Jets can the Jets defense do something here to hold them? And can the Texans come right back and score? 7-yard rush by Zamir White to give them a first. 12-yard catch by J.A. Branch. Otis knocking the ball down. 2nd and 10. There's Hendren, 8 yards. 2 knocked away by Gathers. 4th and 2. 48-yard field goal by Justin Tucker is good, and the Jets offense will get the ball right back. Can they look to move the ball like they did last time? Off to a shaky start here. 3rd and 12. A 12-yard pass for Dexter. Lewis is hurt. Coach Smooth, he's going to go for it again on 4th and inches. The fact that they really went for it on 4th and 2, 4th and 3 a while ago, and then on 4th and inches they didn't want to go for it. Puzzling. But 2-yard rush there by Denzel Mims in the backfield. Must have been a receiver run on 3rd and 2. We will start the 4th quarter with the Jets having the ball and still looking to drive. Swift, 7 yards. Dexter once again on the scoreboard. Still moving the ball up the field. This Jets offense is playing inspired today. See what happens when y'all actually are aggressive for once. And y'all know I don't have much influence on the game. Last time we did that, we threw 2 back-to-back picks and still ended up losing the game. So what they do after me is completely on them. 3rd and 3. A.R. Brown with the 6-yard pass. Negative 3-yard rush by Freeman. I hope that don't mean that Swift is hurt. Hope he's just a little tired. 3rd and goal will be thrown away. So here, will they just go for the field goal? They will. 25-yard field goal is good. And the Texans will get the ball back. Let's see if our defense can finally hold them out, shut them out. And can we get our first dub of the season? Here we go. Defense needs big plays here. Big boy stops. As the Texans start from their own 25. What can Watson do running out of the pocket? He will throw it on the run, and his receiver drops the wide open pass. That is not a good way to start. They're feeling the effects of no Curtis Samuel already. Dropping back once again, throwing out quick, and that is a quick pass to one of the other backup receivers that are in. Actually, I stand corrected. That was Hendren. He's an 81 this year, not 83. So I wonder who that was earlier. But they'll drop back on 3rd and 3. Throw it out again. That's Christian Hendren getting yet another catch for the game. Moving the offense up, trying to be the leading receiver. Something he could never be with us. But today, 7 receptions, 66 yards. Not doing too bad as that leading receiver role. Oh. That make you want to jump. They make you want to jump. As they jump off sides. Back them up 5 more yards. It is 1st and 15. We still got a 12-point lead, so this game is nowhere over. There's still only 2 scores, so they can score and get the ball back. But the defense got to try not to let that happen. Otis is all over the field, making great tackles. What will they do here? No run play. Throwing out quick. That's 1-on-1 on slide, and this time he redeems himself for the touchdown he gave up earlier and knocks the ball loose on 4th and 2. Down big, they will look to go for it. That's where I like to see where they might punt it, even though there's still 3 minutes left. Tom is running out there in I formation. Play fake. Gathers gets there in time for the fumble. Oh, I thought it was a sack fumble. The ball definitely dropped out, but I guess they're saying he was down first. Now we're at our 31. Handoff up the middle, and there's Swift. Fumble! Gives up the rock, and the Texans will take back over. That is not what you need to see if you are the Jets right now. But a booth review will come into play. We are late in the game. Every decision is crucial. Let's see what they say. And as we come back, they did go ahead and overturn the ruling. It is 2nd and 7. Clock is still moving too. So now we're about 2.5 minutes left. As they're going into true clock mode, they will waste every bit of time they can. And this time, DeAndre Swift taking down, holding on to the rock. 84 yards on the day with a touchdown, pretty strong, and there goes the 2-minute warning. Texans have all their timeouts. They can probably eat one here after we run the ball. Handoff up the middle, that's Swift. They get there quickly and take him down. They will use their first timeout and get the ball back with 2 timeouts, but down 2 possessions. And you can see that we were able to tack on another field goal. Still only at 2 possessions, up 15 here, but they've got to score quick and hope for onside so they can get the ball back. Christian Henry in the flat is not going to be the answer, as we got 3 Jets swarming him there to take him down as quickly as possible. Only a 4-yard game, and the clock is still going. No huddle offense. There goes Deshaun Watson running out and gets tackled again by Gathers, and they will be forced to use their second timeout. Play fade. Throwing all day in the pocket, throws over the top, and he gets knocked down. They try to test Jair Alexander, which I don't know why you would ever do that one-on-one. He's the best corner in the league, way better than Jalen Ramsey, at least on this team. And out quick, and he drops the rock. They try to go for it on 4th and 2, threw it out quick, and that's Deshaun Elliott once again making a huge play like he's done so many times for us over his career here. Hey, what can I say? I'm proud of this free agent signing. As we come out in victory formation, they only have 1 timeout left, so they probably will use it. There goes the last timeout. As we go ahead and kneel it down one more time, I will see you guys at the box score. We got our first dub of the season. Let's go. Let's hope that starts to turn around. We got 3 games to simulate today. Shoot, if we win all 3, we might simulate that Panthers game too. Let's see what happens. There we go, baby. That's how y'all do it, man. Another great game by the Jets. I wouldn't really say dominating. It was all right. You see that they actually had to kick a field goal again. The time was just like 3 seconds off or whatever. So they had to end up kicking a field goal and doing like a little kickoff, but then time ran out. As we can see here, 22 for 31, 236 and a touchdown. Helped Watson to 243, no touchdowns, no picks, all game from either side. So pretty clean game. Didn't really see any turnovers except for one Deshaun Watson fumble. 84 yards and a touchdown for Swift. Fields tried to get something going on out the backfield today, but it was not working. I don't even know why he got 13 attempts. It was not working. As you can see for them, Zamir, 7 for 28 and a touchdown in his first game, at least against us starting. Now he ain't with the Bengals being number 2 no more. And it's time to go back and be number 2. And Dexter, my boy, broke out. 11 for 119 and a touchdown. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a development chance next game. Hendren, the 4th, 9 for 77. Crowder, 5 for 51. See, Samuels is still injured, 4 for 127, though, ate us alive. Really, it was just that big touchdown catch that he caught at the or not even touchdown, but that big catch he caught at the beginning of the game. That really set him up for that. You know, Sly let us down on that one. Coverage was not good at all. You can see here, we're going to go to just to us. I don't want to see Jadeveon Clowney. I want to see Hakeem Gathers. 8 tackles, 1 sack on the day. Also got one from John Franklin Myers and Otis German. INT today came. Oh, that's right. There wasn't no INT. My bad. But great game. Look at this. 6 for 6 on field goals. Made a 54-yarder. That's the one he had to make at the very end to secure the game. So, great game. We hope it rights the ship. Let's see what happens next week. And here it is, y'all. That boy Dexter. They got a development trait opportunity breakout player. Oh, no. Actually, it is Otis German getting the chance to try to break out. I thought it was going to be Dexter's turn, but you guys get 150 yards less or 3+ interceptions, 4 fumbles, tackles for loss, 4 sacks. I believe this should be for his superstar or superstar expector. As you can see here, we followed up the dub with an L. I mean, a great offensive performance by us, 390 yards. We had more yards than them. They just barely squeezed out a field goal more. 274, 2 touchdowns for Fields. Great game. Josh Allen, we gave it 243, 2 touchdowns. We picked him off and sacked him twice, but even that wasn't enough. DeAndre Swift, 18 for 85. They had a really good rushing attack. Singletary, 64. Then Allen went for 39 and a touchdown. Freeman and Geis both rushed for touchdowns, but that wasn't enough. We got led once again by Dexter. This time he catches 5 for 70. AR, 4 for 66. Mims, 450 with a touchdown. Crowder caught the other touchdown as well. We just got to figure out what's not exactly working. We're giving up too many points is number 1. Jair's leading us in tackles is number 2. Can't have either of those 2 things happen. German with 2 sacks. I mean, I love that you're in the backfield, but We need to get them tackles up. There's no reason that Alexander should be leading us in tackles. Shout out to Elliott though with the pick. Did he get his breakout player chance? Did not like the linebacker there. So maybe next time, but no upgrade this time for German. As we kind of go into scouting, this is the first time this season when you guys will see it. I have went ahead and got the whole first round already done, except for the back end of players. So we will go ahead and run through that real quick. So far, it seemed pretty good. A couple people up here that shouldn't be, as you saw, there was a quarterback up there. First round projected, but 7th round talent, John Lippett. So we'll see if he actually ends up going early, but a lot of receivers early. Other than that, it's kind of spread out. We got another quarterback here, Mark Crockett out of Iowa State, scrambler. But at the top of the draft, you can see 3 different rushers, all 3 speed rushers. You got Austin Dunlap here, early first round talent, early first round projected. You got Justin Brooks out of Wake Forest, early first round talent, early first round projected. And then you've got Jawan Carey out of West Virginia, early first round projected, but late first round talent. We'll see where those 3 go, as well as the first overall quarterback here, Noah Noel out of Florida State, 6'3", 222, A throw power, A- throw in the run, A- throw deep. Mid first round talent, but early first round projected. So we'll see where he goes, what team needs a quarterback. But now that we basically got the whole first round done, it's time to look more important. You need to get to RE. Yo, that is what we need to do. Beasting and feasting, 7-35, beasting on the Patriots. How do we do it? I don't know. I see 2 4th down conversions down there at the bottom. That tells me aggressive coach smooth was in effect today, and that's what I like to see. Only 181 and 2 touchdowns and an interception for Justin Fields, but Zach Wilson, his counterpart. I told y'all he's not gonna be better than Justin Fields in real life. Mark my words. Come back to the video, comment it up, whatever you gotta do. 246, a touchdown and 4 interceptions. That's not gonna cut it. Swift here, 48 and a touchdown. Kareem Hunt, the same amount of yards and less carries. Geis, 11 for 42 and a touchdown. There we go. Getting back to that 1-2 combo. That's why I see then Freeman, 12 carries, 30 yards himself. We were just beasting and feasting in the run game, it looks like today. That's a very good split. Denzel Mims, 7 for 87 with a touchdown. You see Troutman down here, got him 1. Chris Olave, 5 for 65. Dexter, 5 for 48 once again. We go to just our team. Not too much to show about the rest of it. Malik Freeman caught a pass. Defensively, that's why I need to gather. It's 10 tackles. Thank you. Finally, we ain't leading with DBs. Sacks, Quentin Williams, and Kenny Edwards, the rookie defensive tackle that we drafted. He should be the 4th defensive tackle, so I'm surprised he made it onto the field. But to get in and make 1 tackle, and that 1 tackle be a sack, you gotta love it. The INTs, we have 4 of them. Count them 4. Gathers, Jair, the rookie, Jerry McCrary, that some of y'all didn't even think I should keep. Y'all said let him go and keep the other dude. Nah. And Jonathan Moody, right after getting a pass coverage upgrade to, goes out and gets a pick. So proud of the guys for getting the 4 interceptions, and so proud of the beasting we just had. All right, and as we get back in here into the scouting, it is actually very good. This class is deep for edge rushers. We got Jawan Carey has now been downgraded to a 2nd round talent. We got Kevin Mullins, who's 1st round. Obviously, these 2 are still 1st round, and we actually might be in need of one, whether it be backup or starter. Mainly on the left side, so we'll start out scouting on this side and see if anything of interest shows up. We got a 4th round projected, 2 4th round projections with 2nd round talent, a 3rd one. So we got Tanner Nance out of Florida, A- hit power, B+ tackle, B+ pursuit, late 2nd round talent. Tevin Mullen out of Alabama, mid 2nd round talent, and then Justin Terry out of Syracuse, late 2nd round talent. So maybe Tevin Mullen, if we are able to get one of these dudes that are in 1st round talent. We don't know what we're drafting. Right now we got the 6th pick because we doing so bad, but things could change. And there we go, y'all. 2-1 in division so far this season, this episode, because we got all of them done in this episode. 35-28 here against the Dolphins. Another great game. We had to come back a little bit late, scoring 2 touchdowns in that 4th quarter. 263 and 3 touchdowns. A great game, Justin Fields. Tua had a pretty excellent game, 294, 2 touchdowns, a pick, and 3 sacks. We were just able to hold on today. We're going to be defensively challenged. At least we're going to put up the run, or not the runs, but the points now to go ahead and compete. That's what I like to see. 79 yards for Swift. Freeman got in a little bit. Geis got in a little bit and scored a touchdown. Not the same kind of split we were seeing last time, but we'll take it. 6 for 108. That's what I more so expect out of a 99 AR round. That's the kind of games that I wish we saw more of, but we just don't see it that often. As you see, Gesicki led for them with Mims 48. Crowder caught the touchdown pass. Freeman caught a touchdown pass. And backup Ricky Seals-Jones caught a touchdown pass today, showing out for the receiving game. But tackles-wise, our slot corner led, Jerry McCrary, No wonder this game was close. I hate when DBs leading tackles. I tell you that all the time. Darius Steele with a sack and a half. Franklin Myers with one. Quentin Williams got the other half of that 1.5. The INT came away with Otis German in the middle of the field. And so far today, we've had a pretty good bounce back episode. As you can see here, coming into this next game, now we are 3-4. I mean, not in position to challenge for the division lead yet, but that's a good bounce back. We started the video off 0-3 and came back today 3-1. So we'll go ahead and end the video here today. Not saying no player development chances or anything like that. So we'll probably come back next video. We'll for sure start the player negotiations. I don't know if we'll watch the Panthers game, or let's go look at the NFC South. We got a whole tour. It looks like this year's NFC South season. So who will be our best opponent to go watch? Who will give us the most interesting game? Looks like the Falcons 0-for, Saints 2-for-5, Panthers 3-for-4. I said let's go watch the Bucks, bro. Let's watch a good team. Let's see if we can go ahead and hold out. Hopefully we're going into that game off of a 4-game win streak, and we should be looking to be 5-4 at the time. We can only hope. So we'll get into that game next time. Like I said, we'll get into those negotiations as well. Let me look at these injuries. It looks like Gathers is now hurt. He will be out for 3 weeks. So now to take over his spot, we have Derek Davis, who, if I'm not mistaken, was a hidden development player. He's a star player now. I don't think I'm really too worried about him taking over. His zone coverage is at 70, which is some of the best that I could see that could possibly take over that spot. So after going to look, I'm okay with this. We'll put Deshaun Elliott in that kind of role. This will put Otis German, our starting middle linebacker, at the middle linebacker spot. Elliott will come in and be basically the other linebacker spot in nickel, our nickel packages. And then when he does that, our backup free safety, which should just be Ashton Davis, the current starter back there. Well, yeah, he'll just go back over and take over that spot, which I'm completely fine with. He's got some of the best zone coverage. So between him and Geno Stone. Once again, like I said, kicking things off with the negotiations next time. We'll probably run through week 9 and 10, get into watching week 11, and probably even simulate through week 12. Maybe finish up with simulating week 13 or not. We'll see how the season goes. Right now it's picking up and being a little interesting. So let me know down below what you guys are thinking of it. If y'all want these episodes to keep coming out faster, more times a week, let me know. And like I said, share this thing out with friends and family. Thank you so much for watching to this point, man. It's been your boy Shot Too Smooth, aka Black Flag, aka Black Flag, aka King Leo, aka Coach Smooth. And we're gonna try to put a fourth thing up there, man. Trying. At least at this point, trying not to get fired. Because we said make playoffs. And right now we're looking like See y'all next time. Peace.